Howdy, it's Liz again. I participated in a junk journal challenge called the Spring Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge, and this is my final submission for that. The challenge was put on by Cara, Brandon, and Dear Julie on a Facebook group specifically for the challenge, but I think they each have their own Facebooks and YouTube channels. So here's my final submission. May end up on eBay, so take a look over there if you're interested in it. I had found a really cute bunch of greeting cards and a cat in a bathtub, and that's what this is. I wanted to make a junk journal out of this greeting card. I have made journals out of cards before, or folded pieces of paper, and the spine is never wide enough, so I used my scoreboard to go out 1/4 of an inch on either side of the fold, and then I put a strip of paper along the spine and used my eyelet punch to put in some eyelets. And as you can see, I left the back of the card as is so that you can see that it was Cat in a Tin Tub, artwork by Warren Kimball. Quite like that. All right, let's see if I can get it centered. There we go. I only was able to participate in the first mini challenge because my month got kind of busy. This was a stash buster challenge to use up your stash, and then we were to make 6 things with something round, something metal, something that was to the right, and something made of lace. And so this was one of those items. And this is a little pocket here. Got a couple of tags in the pockets. This one I got out of a book in Russian. I have no idea what it says. And these my husband made me. Quite nice. I antiqued the pages. Since it has a cat on the cover, I did put a couple of cats in the book. Cats looking at birds, of course. And there are a couple of little writing spots where I've taken lined paper and antiqued the edges. A couple of old pages. I think this is a Walter Crane illustration. I was recently playing on the sewing machine, sewing some extra paper I had together. Sort of a Franken paper, but just with paper pages. This is a page I found that I really liked and printed. And this is a pocket here as well. Book on old architectural designs. This is a page that I sprayed with alcohol inks that I quite like. And again, the alcohol inks and the writing paper. Got a bunch of old hymnals. This is another one of my 6. Something round, something lacy, something metal. This is a technique I'm thinking of doing a video for with embossing, and then you color it, which looks quite nice. This is a pocket and the belly band. This is a vintage train and boat schedule from Europe. Decoupage napkin and another pocket here. Love this illustration. I printed it on this page. This is wallpaper. This is what originally got me into junk journaling. And I just knotted the signature in the center so that if you get it and want to customize it, you can undo the excuse me, I just tied it in a bow. Instead of knotting it, you can undo it and rethread it, add or rearrange pages, and then when you're done with it, tie it in a knot to secure it. This is another one of my challenge items. This is a little metallic dog, and this is embroidery floss that I applied myself. This is a stamped page in different shades of olive and brown. This is a tiny envelope. This is another one of my 6, and you can put something in the envelope, and then I just fastened it here with something metal and something round. And this picture frame I left open at the top so you can slide in a picture of what the cat is looking at. And here's another one of my challenge items. There's a pocket here on the side and one on the top, and this is a little pocket here as well. And they're lovely little dragonfly, sort of bronzy pins. This is a page that I sprayed as well. little paw print, because we always have our friends helping us out. And this is just a folded up sheet. This is a print my husband made. And then you can write on the inside for a little extra journaling space. I thought the red was such a nice pop of color in this brown journal. This is just a little lace frame on here sticker, but I thought it gave it a nice touch. I've been practicing with my sewing scraps together. I quite like this one. And this again is an embossed paper. It's another pocket. And again the embossed and colored text paper. Little ball of yarn for somebody to play with. And this was my final of the 6 items to practice with, and I quite like this. I left it on a swivel. It's a little eyelet. And then this is a great card that my husband found. It's demonstrating how strong the suspenders are. They're lifting up an elephant. All right. Thank you so much for looking. I really enjoyed this challenge. It did stretch me in a few new and interesting directions, and I think I'll be putting this up on Etsy. Thanks so much. Bye.